I'm solving the all-star of the NBA. I agree with people's complaint, which is that players don't play, don't put effort, that this game is a joke. In reality is you want to see the best players compete at the highest level. That's what you want to see. And it's like a dream, right? If you get that, it's a dream. The idea is going to be back east against west, and the conference that wins, each team of the conference gets 1.5 wins more. So let's say West Conference wins, every team gets 1.5 more wins to the regular season record, which means it's one more win, and in case of a tie, it's like they get the benefit of the tie. Of course, this only happens in the finals. During the regular season, nothing changed. I think this is a small incentive, and I don't think also it makes it not worth it to compete for the first position in the regular season. But apart from that, it's going to be like a playoff mode, and it's going to be 7 quarters. More specifically, actually, the team that wins 4 out of those 7 quarters wins the whole game. Each quarter is going to start with the score 0-0. And it's going to be played until 10 minutes, not 12, 10. And the players that start the quarter need to finish the quarter. So there is no substitutions inside the quarter. So what do we get like that? We get like a playoff series inside a game. There is a max number of mini games or quarters that a player can play, which is if it goes to 7, it's 4, and the minimum if it goes to 7 is 2. Halftime will be played after the third quarter. So let's say the game ends in only 4 quarters. In 4 quarters, the maximum that a player can play is 3 quarters, so 30 minutes. The minimum is 1 quarter, so 10 minutes. The minimum you get is a 40 minutes of basketball, of All-Star. The maximum is 70 minutes total. And the player minimum, it's 10 minutes. And the maximum that you get for one player is 40 minutes. The whole idea here is that you will see every player have their turn in the All-Star. Why do I say this? Because maybe there are second-tier All-Stars. Let's say like not Stephen Curry, not LeBron, but there are second-tier All-Stars like Evan Mobley, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, that they will have their own opportunity to run their own team during a quarter, which I think is exciting. That could create also some, let's say, rivalries in between quarters. That could create also strategy in between who are you pairing with, let's say, in the matchups, but also in who's the 5-man lineup that I want to play now. You could see also fun lineups in like a small ball playing against a giant ball, and you cannot switch that. There is the idea that players won't want to get blowout 4-0, right? Because of dignity. There is also more elimination games. Every game, including the 4th game, could be an elimination game, which means that you're probably going to play harder because you don't want to go home, and especially because you have your teammates in the bench that if you lose, they're not going to play. So you have a bit of pressure. It is going to be tight the whole time because in 10 minutes, it's going to be hard that they go up by more than 10 points. So we're going to end up in the last minutes of each quarter with a tight game. As well, if there is a player that is not showing effort, the coach can play him only the minimum, which is like 10 or 20 minutes. That's it. I think I'm not leaving anything. I think I'm not forgetting about anything. Please, comments, feedback, give it to me. I think there is really a chance that this becomes a competitive game. I think the ambience of the playoffs can come to the All-Star. Again, seeing game after game that if you win, you get closer to winning, but if you lose, you get eliminated. I think that aspect of elimination is what people really want and why people really compete. That's all. Adam, call me. I'm here if you need a consultant, All-Star consultant. You can hire me. Not cheap, but worth it. And yeah, guys, let me know if you think it's a good idea. If not, what would you change?